All right. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Monday Night Leadership Call. So glad you could be here tonight. So glad you chose to come spend a little bit of time with us and not somewhere else. So we're going to share that and we're going to pop this up. And I'm going to drag this way over here. There we go. All right. We're going to minimize that and drag that way over here. All right. Shant, can you see the screen okay?
Most of it. Yeah.
Okay, just I don't think. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
don't
know.
need that. You're fine. Just as long as you can see the left-hand side is fine.
Okay, perfect. Well, first off, guys, we're going to talk about guys and gals. We're going to talk about the back office. I think that it is so important. We want to go through a couple quick things because less mistakes is less work for everybody. So, number one, if you have an existing team member and maybe they were asleep, maybe they haven't been active for a little while, and you've got them excited about NuCalm and they want to get their own NuCalm and get going and start sharing. Well, number one, the best way, the only way is in their back office right here. Click here to learn about and purchase NuCalm. So if they're an existing customer, they'll have that banner. If they're an existing associate, even though they might be dormant, they'll have that banner. And that's the best place to go because there are people doing other things, and this is the best way. So this is your back office home. So if you ever get lost in your back office home, you can just click that button and it will bring you back here. So again, if you want to place an order, you can do that. You want to manage your subscription, click on that button. There is nothing, okay, there's almost nothing you can do back here that's bad. If you went in to manage your NuCom subscription and you canceled it and you didn't want to do that, that might be bad. This is where you can manage your smart ship of your products that are
Your physical products.
there you go. Physical products, right? NuCom being digital, physical products right here. The apps, and this is a key one. We're going to go into half detail about this. And I sure wish that when I use a bunch of screens, they would just stay where they're supposed to. So, right here, you're going to see is you have your NuCom site. So that is the site that you would share. That was the site that Chantel showed a little earlier. Now, this site here, this is the main page of Social X. And again, if you're in North America or one of the other 20 countries where we have the physical products, you could use that website if you want to share. I know most of us currently are focused on NuCalm, and that's a good thing. These two sites I want to quickly just talk about. This site here was talking about just push play. It had some videos, and it was again more on the physical products. This right here is the wellness, and that is available in the United States of America only. And it really has to do with your personal care. I don't know where you guys live, but currently it's not that easy to find a doctor, get a hold of a doctor, get into a doctor. And so this is a program that would help those people in the United States. And that's it. There's your websites, but this is the one you're going to be focused on. Here you can go into commission management, historical commissions, genealogy. Now, I'm not going to get too deep into this, but if you want to look at genealogy, number one, personally enrolled, and that's going to show your personals. It will show you all their information. It'll show you how much personal volume they have, how much team volume. This is a really good place to go look. New members, this is just to look at who came into your business today, who came into your business yesterday. The matrix tree. Now, when you look at this, because 3, 9, 27 gets wide in a hurry, right? You will see, and you'll start to hover over things, and there's a little structure at the bottom that tells you what the colors mean. The real easy one is table views. I really like table views. And the cool thing about table views, and I'm in a dormant back office of a good friend of mine, so you can search the person by name, email, or username, or ID number. And when you hit search, their information will come here. Now, if you want a spreadsheet, let's say you've sponsored 10 or 12 people and you want a spreadsheet, you just click right here and it will download a spreadsheet. And then in Excel, you can do whatever you would like to do. So again, you can't hurt anything back here. Go back here, play around, and it's a great place to be. Again, same thing with reports. You can't really do anything. You can run a team rank up report. You can do today, yesterday, the week of, right? You can say do a sales report, and this will run the sales for the day. Um, there's your order history. Hey, this is one that we need people to understand. That's where the webinars. So the Tuesday night, if you just click here, boom, you're to the Tuesday night webinar, which tomorrow night, Stu Finger will be doing a biz op. If you right click, you can simply copy the link and send it to somebody via text or whatever you want to do. And then we also have recent webinar replays. This is where you can go for all the corporate calls recording, and they're right here. And same thing, you basically can look at them and you click on this. Not going to do that, but you can click on it, and there is a share button. Or again, if you just, yeah, no, you got to open it up. We don't want to go that far, but you definitely can go and share those videos, right? So we're going to get rid of that. And here's all the videos. If you want to see the getting started video, top videos, there's a lot of cool videos here. If you haven't been here, take a go. And resources, this is your on library. Now, here's a big one. Library, y'all can go check out some stuff there. You don't even have to have a card, right? It's free. Personal site. This is so important. I had this question the other day. Somebody came in with a name as a username that they may not have wanted anybody in the world to see because of any reason. I'm not sure why, but I told them, you want to change it? Go right here. You get to change it. You can display phone number, email address, save changes. So you can change that. Now, if you type in great product, it might have been taken and it'll tell you if it's taken. So in that case, you can't change it. But again, that's your back office. You're not going to hurt anything. You're not going to break anything. Shant, is there anything you have to add?
No, I think the webinars, all the videos, there's a whole NuCalm one under your top videos. So if you just
Okay, well,
want to
let's
go
go
learn
there. Let's
about
go there.
videos, so there's getting started, and there's top videos of these are just the top videos of the company. So you got your NuCalm videos and then top videos of any of our kind of lead products.
There's that interview everybody talks about.
Such a good interview.
And again, these are all the things, the videos that are on your app, your back off, sorry, your landing page for NuCalm.
Yes.
But you can simply put those on your phone. You could download them, put them on your phone, and you're sitting having coffee with someone. You go, you got trouble sleeping? You got trouble having energy? And one quick thing about the app, I had a gentleman, he's been on the app for 4 days. And I talked with him today, and he said, you know what? I don't know if this thing really works. And I said, what do you mean by that? And he goes, well, I don't know if it's working. I think I'm sleeping a bit better. I don't know if I am or I'm not. And I said, well, I think you are, number one, but everybody's a little bit different, right? So it does take a little bit of time. And so just moving this over here while we do that. And so at the end of the day, I just said, try this little thing. And I encourage everyone to try um, this little routine, even for yourself. Grab a set of headphones, Yes, I said headphones. If you don't have headphones, you can go with earbuds, but prefer you try this test with earbuds or headphones. So go to Ignite and put it on Unstoppable. Now, don't do this too late at night. So I told him, I said, "What are you doing today?" He says, "Well, I've got to unload this truck." And he said, I want to do it. I don't even want to do it. Right? I said, "Great. Do you got your headphones with you?" He says, "I got a set in the office." I said, "Go get them. I will wait." He goes, "No, no." I said, "No, no, go get them." I'm very, I make sure people do the right steps. So then I said, "Okay, you got the headphones on. Are they paired to your phone?" Yeah. I said, "Great. Go open the app." He opened the app. I said, "Grab Ignite, Unstoppable." I said, "Turn it up so it kind of rocks you a bit." And I said, "Call me back when it's done." I said, "Start unloading the truck." He called me back a half an hour later. He said, "That was insanity." He said, "I can't believe how much I got done in a half an hour." He said, "And I feel great." And I said, "The app works, the technology works. You might have a bit of an unbalanced system, but I can tell you one thing, and this is just from my personal experience. I have not yet to have one individual do the Ignite little sample and not have an amazing result." So here we go. So I'm going to do a basic comp plan training. Before I do that, Shant, anything to add to that about the app?
Your
Any
slides are
experience you've
showing
had
in
with
the
sharing?
weirdest. Your slides are showing in like, I don't even know. Next animation, notes.
Let's do this.
You're not
Will
showing them
that be
correctly.
better? What's happening? Sorry, people. Ah, stop share.
Never seen somebody slide shares like that.
I can't
But
minimize
Letitia
that.
says, our head of customer service says, if you don't start your day with an Ignite dance party, what are you even doing with your life? So that is our motto at corporate. You got to start your day with the Ignite dance party. Make sure you're ready to go for the day, focused, doing your best, and your day will completely shift. So, I mean, try it out. Let me know what you think. I'm curious, but that's what we do to make sure we're focused and at our best.
Okay, is that better?
Yes.
Sorry for that technical glitch, everyone. So let's do a little bit of basic comp plan training, and I'm not going to go too deep tonight. This is a 25-minute call, and we're coming up on 15 minutes. So let's get started, right? At the end of the day, residual income is the key in our business. I mean, we can get paid for introducing, we get paid for sharing, but we're all looking for residual income. And once you introduce someone to NuCalm, like my friend, do you think he's not going to want that excitement every day of every month in his life? And that's what residual income is. Residual income isn't by selling a brand new product every month to somebody. It's about them going on a smart ship or a subscription. And let me tell you, if we've learned anything from the gyms of the world, subscriptions work. So again, how do we get paid? Now, this is so important. So we've got the first order bonus. And if you haven't printed off the one-page document, please do so and keep it with you. Put it on your phone, put it on your tablet, print it out like I did, Mr. Old School. But let's talk about the first experience bonus. Now, when you bring someone in, everybody joins our company as a customer, right? And so this is their first order bonus as a customer. And with NuCalm, um, them spending $42.49, the CV is half of that, $21.25. And you're going to get half of that CV right up front for introducing your friends, your family, the people you love and care about. And so you're going to earn $10.62. Now, that's their first experience as a customer. But you will see on the first experience bonus on the one-page document, top left, that you also, so let's say this scenario happens because this will be the most common. You introduce your friend. They come in March here. They get the Edge package and away they go. And their subscription will be set to run in April 2nd, correct? Because you sponsored them today. So, but in the meantime, they upgrade, right? So they're in the system. They want to start sharing it. They upgrade. They're now an associate. So in April, when their smart ship runs for $42.49, guess what you get paid? You get paid $10.62 because that's the first time they've ordered as an associate, and the company goes, that's okay. Customer, associate, you get paid twice. And then, so what happens as we move on in the system, right? 42.49 qualifies you for a month, annually qualifies you for a year. Now, let's keep that in mind as we go through this scenario. So, we're talking residual income. So, if you just go on the 42.49, I'm speaking about everybody on the call now, and you have now customers and associates. We don't differentiate. They both count as a person in our business, a member, right? So as they reorder, you get one active direct, you would get 5%. Three active directs, 20, seven active directs, 30, 14 active directs, 40%, and 21 plus, you would get 50%. Now, we have a way in our company that if you have 3 or more products on SmartShip, you get kind of supercharged. We call this the supercharge of the member acquisition bonus, right? So what we've done, not me, Stu has done, and the team is they've said, if you buy NuCalm annually, you will be qualified for 1 year as a 3 product, right? You've only got the 1 product, but it's qualifying you as 3. So you get to go on the fast track. And now one person, your first active direct, you're going to earn 10% on their reorders after their initial 2 orders, basically. So this is the 3rd order and beyond. With 3 active directs, 25%, you start to see how amazing this is. But what happens with at 3? Well, you just triggered the Manager 3 bonus, right? When they get to 7 plus active directs. So that means somebody that you have personally enrolled, customer or associate, and they have an active subscription on NuCalm or an active SmartShip that qualifies them, right? Now, they just hit Manager 7. That's a $200 bonus, right? So when you look at it, Manager 7, depending if everybody came in at 42.49, you'd earn roughly 325 with your bonuses and some matrix tree income and that kind of thing. If everyone you personally enrolled came in with an annual plan, you would earn somewhere around $950. And that's pretty impressive, but most of the time it's somewhere in the middle because there's a mixture, right? And we know that around $500 would be a good average. So here we go. Here's you, right? You're Manager 3, and your goal is really just to introduce this to 3 people, right? You've done that. So now they're going to go introduce their 3. So nobody's doing more than 3 here. You've all seen this scenario, and you're starting to earn higher levels of pay as it goes down and reaches down even further, right? You're starting to grow your business. And one of the cool things at the end of the day, we're already on the almost the last level we're going to show. So we're only showing in this slide, we're showing down 7 levels, right? We said though, Dwayne, you said this was a 3x20. There's not enough room on the piece of paper here to put that. So let's say everybody just got 3, but that last group of people, they literally didn't know anybody. And when you look at our scale of percentage that you make on each level, you'll notice that the 10% is further down. Well, that's where more people are going to be. So I'd want to earn 10% on those people than I would on the first generation. So you'll start to see that, right? So all these people that came in, What if they went manager three? That's where it starts to really grow. But let's say they don't know anybody. They all went on the monthly. This whole team, that's all they did. They went on the monthly, right? Your monthly residual income would be a little bit north of $6,000 US. What if everybody, you've got a plan, everybody comes on your team with an annual, no ifs, ands, or but. I wouldn't do that, but I'm just saying you could, right? You would make $57,000 as annual play. And remember, so with the NuCalm annual, you're going to get that pay one time because it's right off the 458. There's so much CV, you're going to get paid once and they're qualified for the rest of the year, right? So that is really in this scenario, no one has to be bigger than a manager three. But what if they did go manager seven? You really can start to understand that, right? And we have a 30-day money back guarantee. So I am going to stop sharing. And Chantel, I'm going to move that up here. All right, I'm actually going to come on camera. Um, Chantel, you should come on camera too. Now, Chantel, have we been answering the questions? Man, I went by quick there.
Um, yeah, so yeah, we answered one of the questions about sampling, and I had just said that you had said something about kind of what did you they had talked about like sampling a prospect is what he had thought you meant when you were saying about the guy you had talked to. So I said a great way to sample people is if at least you're with them, you could throw a set of headphones on them and they could see what you see. So I know that with rescue, for example, it takes about 4 to 8 minutes to get into that rescue state. So within 4 to 8 minutes, that person will start to feel their nervous system come down, their body start to relax. So that's all you need for these programs to start working so effectively. So if you're with someone, I was saying like sample that. But then Penny clarified that the guy had already had the app, he just hadn't used Ignite yet. So you had said to use that one because it's like really obvious that it's working when you're like doing something.
Well, and one of the cool things, do any of you people on the call have a dirty garage? I would invite buddies over or gals over and just, set up a ring of chairs in the garage, just having a little bit of fun. You can have some beer there, root beer, and just put Ignite on every one of them in a row. You get your whole garage cleaned. It'll be amazing. I mean, have fun with this, right? So, what we also want to talk about tonight is um, name change. So, everybody here, or for the most part, you're getting the team email. And if you're not, get back to the person that got you here. So, right now, we've always used Team RTP, it's RIP the plan. But our business is Team Exceptional, spelt really cool. And so, you will start to see moving forward now that we've got the new webinar system back up and everything else. You'll see the emails coming in from Team Exceptional. That is Chantel and my business. For those of you who don't know, Chantel is my daughter. I am her father. I mean, that's just plain as day, isn't it? And we build a business together. It's the first time in my career. I've been blessed. My daughter and I have always wanted to build together. And we said, with Social X, that's what we're going to do. We're also, and I want everybody's finger on the chat because this is so important, we are considering, and we are going to leave it up to the team, but there is so much going on right now. There are so many things going on. Yes, we've got the corporate call on Tuesday night for the business op. We've got the Thursday night product call, but a lot of you are saying that some of your people work nights. Some of those people don't, they don't have days off till the weekend, all this stuff. So Chantel and I are thinking that we're going to go ahead and do a 7 o'clock Wednesday night. That would be Mountain Standard Time. And Saturday at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Chantel, you can put that in there. And what we're going to do is a biz off. We're going to do like a 15-minute biz off. and then we're going to have 15 minutes of Q&A.
You said 10
And
a.m. Saturday?
yeah, 10 a.m. Saturday, Mountain Standard Time. So I want everybody to vote on that and see what you guys think. Again, we are going into hyper mode, and the last thing we want to do is slow anybody down by not getting their questions answered. Um, and again, there's only two of us, and then your sponsor. And I mean, we've been part of a build like this before, possibly never to this extent. And I think our teams are going to grow so fast that those extra support, the extra
Hmm.
Q&A is really going to help. So,
Yeah, and this is not mandatory. This is something that if you want to bring prospects to, if you want to bring new people, if you as a team want to come in, we're gonna literally just do a presentation and then do Q&A after so that everyone's getting, their questions answered. We're moving people forward every few days and no one feels like, oh, I can't get I can't get on a call or I can't do a three-way because everyone's so busy. We want to support you guys as best as we can.
and we're going to record those. I mean, I'm going to record one of them and we'll get the best of the best. And again, that recording will be available. We just want it that you can, the tool should do all the heavy lifting. If you or I are doing something that is not duplicatable, like if I'm out, I go to a car dealership and say, hey, how much would it cost to put my logo on all the cars on the front line? It sounds like a great idea. And if you have the money, have at her. But it's not duplicatable, right? So you taking them to a website, you taking them to a presentation again, it's someone else doing that work and you're just bringing them there, and everybody can do something like that, right? You can always bring someone to a presentation. So we'll look at the chat later, obviously. Shant, anything that you want to add? I know that why don't you pull up, go ahead and share your screen and bring up the vlog again. I think that maybe some people might have missed it. So
Yeah, absolutely. Right. So I just want to show you guys how to get to the blog if you already don't know how. So when you go in your back office, you click on that banner, learn about NuCalm. It will turn into manage your NuCalm subscription. So then go to your website. So go to your websites, click on your NuCalm website. When you scroll down, we will put a button for this in the back office shortly. There's the NuCalm Vault here. We are going to toss you guys all the information you need about NuCalm. We are just every day we add more things. So if you click on how NuCalm works, it goes through every single program, you guys. How NuCalm works, there's a video. It goes through the different brain waves, and then it goes through every single program, a video and writing. It's a great tool to learn more. I highly encourage everyone who starts with us at least read through this blog and watch the videos because it's really going to give you such amazing knowledge. Then we have the Chicken Soup for the Soul author, so Mark Victor Hansen and his wife interviewing Jim Poole. Excellent video if you haven't already seen it. The Neuroscience of NuCalm, frequently asked questions, how to use NuCalm offline. So if you guys haven't been doing this already and downloading it so you don't have to have Wi-Fi or cellular data, this is a great tutorial. Brain health, college students, elite athletes. Today we added brain injury, NuCalm daily habits, and cancer healing, NuCalm daily habits. So we're just adding so much so that everything will be in one place for you guys to show people, to share. And if there's something specific you guys want to share with someone, maybe it's with college students, you want to share why NuCalm is so important, just go up, click on it, go up to the top to the URL, copy and paste it and send them that article for them to read about. It's just such a great resource that we all have. And I was saying before, so the science of NuCalm is quite a large one. And maybe you don't want to read through that. Maybe you just literally want to click this play button while you're doing dishes. You're going to listen to the article and it actually reads it to you while you're doing something. So you're learning and doing something at the exact same time.
And Chad, just before you close that, can you open
Oh,
that again? Go right to the top.
oh.
I want to do this, and then I seen a question I want to answer. So go get back to your landing page and go right to the top. If I'm going to give anybody a landing page, I definitely want to give them direction to where they need to go, right? I just don't want to shoot them my link and hope they do something, right? Because I want them to have an amazing experience. So the first thing I do is I tell them, hey, Chantel, I'm going to share my link with you. We've been talking about it, and I really want to press upon you. There's a couple things I would love you to do, and then you can go anywhere you want. Okay. So, number one, the first video right at the top, it's 6 minutes long, and it will explain exactly what I'm trying to tell you because I'm not very good at it, but that video will explain everything about NuCalm and really what you got. And then I want you to scroll down and you're going to see 6 more videos. Now, these videos are only 2 minutes long. And when you click on each one of these videos, it's going to give you a 2 minute tutorial on each one of them. And from there, you will have as much understanding as I do. Again, go click on anything. You want to scroll down to some frequently asked questions. If you click on the blog, you're going to get all the information. So just scroll back up there, Shant, and click on annual because I seen a question. So a person just said when they got involved, they were said that there was benefits to annual. So what are the benefits of annual over the monthly subscription? Well, there are two main benefits. Well, there's three. The first benefit is once and done. You never got to worry about it for a year. You don't got to worry about qualifications. That's that. That's number one. Number two, instead of saving 15% on the price of the Edge monthly, you will save 23% on the annual plan. And then the annual plan, like I said in the compensation plan portion, it takes you from 21 plus customers to be or associates to be earning that 50% on all their repurchases each and every month to you supercharge that and you get to start that at 7 plus. So 14 people is quite a few people, I think, for most of us. So it kind of supercharges. So I hope it answered that question there.
And just to make sure, I was reading questions while Dad was going over this, but for all of you that have not realized, Edge has turned to the left. So Edge is now the first one. And on mobile, it is the first one that comes up. We did that on purpose because people weren't seeing it when they were on mobile because it only shows one product at a time. So just if anyone's saying, go to the right or something, just make sure you're saying Edge, or it is the left, and it will stay the left now to make it just consistent on mobile also.
So someone's just asking me one more time by using the benefit of the annual plan. So if you look, and again, sometimes it's a visual thing. So go in your back office under resources, under library, and you can print off or at least download the one page, the X plan at a glance, and then you can also download the 15-page complete plan, but really I use the one pager all the time. And so the second column on the left down, you have the member acquisition bonus. And again, the cool thing is if you just come into the business on a monthly, because that's where you're at right now, that's great. That's awesome. I mean, you got the program, you got the benefits of the program, it all works. Yeah, so Chantel's just brought it up and it's right there that she just highlighted. Now, the cool thing there is if you are just on the monthly subscription in our company, that qualifies you as one product. So when you're looking to earn residual income off of the third purchase and beyond, let's just say for ease of explanation, you would have to get to 21 plus customers to earn 50% of CV on each one of their monthly purchases, correct? But when you take the annual plan, that gives you a bit of a supercharge because the annual plan is classified as 3 products, and that would then supercharge you. So on your seventh person that you personally enrolled, customer and or associate combined, you would be earning 50%. So it just gets you to that 50% 3 times faster, I guess you could call, and it's really awesome. So, um, and you know what, everyone, I want to hold it at that. It's been incredible, and um, yeah. So I think, chat. What was the early poll results on the Wednesday and the Saturday?
Everyone is very excited. They're asking, is it going to be the same link or a different link?
No, well,
We could have the same link for Wednesday and Saturday. So we'll give you
yes,
guys or we could have the same.
we could do the same link. I
Let's just
just have
do,
to change it one last time, but
yeah.
we'll do that.
No,
We will
we'll do
do
the
that.
same link so it's easy for everyone. It'll be this, it's at a different time though for Saturdays.
Yeah, it's okay. I can
Okay.
do. Oh, that might be tough. That might
We'll
be
get
tough.
back to you guys on that
We'll get
one.
back to you. We got to do a little Zoom planning, but
Yeah. But
um,
we'll put it somewhere that you guys can find it always too. So we'll make whether it's a page or something, or a PDF, and we'll get that all to you guys so that it's super easy. And we'll keep the links the same always. So it'll either be one link or it'll be like, oh, every Wednesday is this link, every Saturday is this link every week, so that you guys aren't confused or like trying to find a link every week. So we'll try to keep it as non-complicated as possible. I have other people asking about something that I'm going to answer because I'm the one that enjoys that. So there's a few different people asking about, biz offer opportunities with other products. So right now, Stu will be doing the NuCalm ones on Tuesday for the next few weeks because there's so many countries that are really getting going and they only have NuCalm. They cannot buy anything else in those countries right now. As also with our team here right now, there is a lot of you guys in other countries that it is honestly the only thing they can buy is NuCalm. However, if there's a group of you or there's a few of you that would like for me to do one on the multiple products we have, I am okay with that. And we can set aside a time and you guys can throw everyone in there if you guys want. I do not mind doing that. I am the product guru. I love that. It's like my favorite thing to do. This Thursday, though, David, for the product webinar this week, he's going to go over all the other products we have, all of them. So he's going to go through all of our nutrition products and our personal care products. So definitely be on that webinar, and there will be a replay so you guys can learn about those products. So if that maybe solves your guys' concerns and gets you guys more knowledgeable, that will work. So let us
okay.
know about that.
A couple other questions, Chantel. One, do the sleep suite and performance prime qualify at no? No, they do not. In our company, it was $45 a month purchase qualified you, which I believe is the cheapest or the lowest, let's say lowest in the industry. And what Stu did is he lowered that to $40. So the um, the Edge package qualifies you as an active person. Now, you could have a smaller package on the NuCalm, but you would have to add another physical product as long as you're in a country that supports that physical product, right? And then someone had asked if it's in other languages. Shan, I know our website, our landing page is in multiple languages.
Yes, so I know our biz off on Tuesday nights is being translated on Spanish. If they're coming live, it actually is translated to Spanish. You literally go to the bottom interpreter, click that you want Spanish, and it will be translated in real time. There's also captions at the bottom that you can switch it to different languages. There's specific languages you guys are looking for. I can get it at least worst case the captions translated and get that to you. So just reach out.
But our call is
Our call
English
is in
only
English.
because I'm that's the language I'm working on these days. Um, I
However, at the bottom also there is captions. So if you guys need, click on the captions on the bottom, pick your language, and it will translate it for you. CC, show captions at the very bottom of your Zoom.
Perfect. And yeah, one last thing, and then we are going to call it quits. We are over, and I want to keep these to 25 minutes, and we will get there. I know we will get there. But we do have a team site, and one of the things we did with that team site is we used it as kind of pre-launch, and we've got videos on it, and they're cool videos, and it's riptheplan.biz, B-I-Z, riptheplan.biz. And there's some cool little videos if you want to show somebody something. But the problem was we had a number of individuals, including myself, that used it super extensively. And so I'm just kind of letting that fire burn out a little bit. But that is our team site. That's where the recordings will go. That's where you're going to be able to see webinar links and all that other stuff. So I'm going to give it till the middle of the month, the 15th, and then we will be converting it back to our team site, and it will have a lot of cool information there. We don't want to duplicate so much what is already at the company site, but there's always stuff that you need quick, and sometimes it's easier just to send somebody, click here, click there, and they got the document, right? So we are working on that, and that'll make replays and everything else as well.
So Wednesday and Saturdays are going to be a short biz off on NuCalm, and then we'll do Q&A after. Correct, Dad?
Yes, and
Okay.
those will be kept to 25, 30 minutes max, just because I don't want everyone hanging out on a Zoom. I want them to be hard paced, hard packed, and really just use it to build our business with. And they will be live. I'm not going to record it and play the recording. They will be live every time. So we're looking to really just support the team, and we go from there.
All right.
And any news on the family plan? I know that corporately, and Shant can speak of this, I think they're looking into it, but no date is set. Is that correct?
Yes, there's been no final discussions on it at all.
All right, everyone. Thank you
Thank
so
you for
much for
joining us.
joining us. We were so glad you were here tonight, and we look forward. I will shoot an email out tomorrow, including this recording and also the Wednesday and Saturday links, which, like Chantel said, they will be different because they're different times. So we'll go from there, and we'll keep it simple. We'll keep it straightforward. Have a great evening, everyone.
Hi, guys.